Hare Krishna devotees, welcome to the Jaiva Dharma series. Today's question is, if the souls are coming from Krishna, then where were they or what were they before they came out from Krishna? So we'll answer this question based on the teachings of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur in Jaiva Dharma. First of all, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur mentions that the terms formation, creation, coming from, these terms actually do not apply to the soul, because soul is spiritual and Krishna is also spiritual. Both Krishna and the souls belong to the spiritual time. Hmm. So this material referencing, that material frame of reference does not apply to the jiva actually. Like there is no time stamp on the jiva that on this date the jiva came from Krishna. It doesn't work like that. Um, the reason it is mentioned that jivas are coming from Krishna, it is just to make us understand that we, all of us, are originating from Krishna's energy. So this happens in the spiritual time, in spiritual world, where the time is eternally present. In this material world, there is the threefold division of time: past, present, and future. Hmm. And everything has a time stamp. It has time of coming into existence, because matter comes into existence with some form and then that form disappears. It has annihilation. But these concepts actually do not apply to Jiva only. Hmm. Just to make us understand that we are originating from Krishna's Jiva Shakti energy, this is mentioned that we are coming from Krishna. But again, this phenomena happens in spiritual world in eternally present time. So uh, just to make us understand, uh, the material language is not sufficient to express the spiritual truth. It can just give us the hint of the spirituality. Hmm. So this concept that soul coming from God has to be understood in spiritual time referencing and not material time referencing. And therefore, soul is eternally existent, just like Krishna is eternally existent. So there is no particular conclusion is there is no particular time stamp which we can apply on the soul that this date Jiva has come from Krishna. No, that's mundane referencing. So next consequent question will be, then how to understand that spiritual time? So Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur mentions, with material mind we cannot understand spiritual time. All we can do is apply spiritual process to spiritualize our mind. That transcendental process is chanting of God's name. In Gaudiya Vaishnavism, we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. When this spiritual practice, when Krishna is pleased with our efforts, then he spiritualizes the mind. And with that spiritualized mind, where there is no referencing to the material world, uh, no referencing to the material world, in that sublime mind we can understand the truths about spiritual world, how the time is eternally present there, how souls are originating from Krishna's energy. All these things will be completely understood only when we spiritualize our mind. uh, you can think of something like explaining uh, what is color or what are colors to a colorblind person. So you may use many words to explain this. Maybe the wavelength of light and the frequency of light and this, the difference in that, and that is how the one color is different from another. So theoretically, the colorblind person may nod his head, but the experience of what we are talking about, what the color is or what the colors are, that can happen only when his color seeing ability is revived. So similarly, we can talk about what is spiritual time and what is material time, and like have some logical understanding of that. But the experience of that, the real experience of that, can come only with sublime mind. Till that time, we need to be patient, apply the process, and see the truth for ourselves. Hare Krishna.